Hello, my name is Dr. Z. I am a writer, producer, director, filmmaker, medical doctor, and a spiritual medium. You would be thinking, a doctor and a spiritual healer? Yes, doctors are healers. They are trying to get your health back to normal. So I work with spirit and science. I think our spiritual guides help us every day in whatever we do. We have spiritual guides and angels around us all the time. The world needs healing right now. We can heal this world. I have a story to tell you. I was born in Pakistan in a very small village, and when I was going to school, I had to walk like 1 mile every day. I did not want to sit on my brother's motorcycle, and I would rather walk because I had an imaginary radio station in my head. So I will play songs and I will do DJs and tell people about the songs, and I was always into radio. So I always felt when I was walking that there was a hand on my shoulder. It was always there. So I thought that everybody had a hand on their shoulder. And one day it rained a lot and I was walking back from the school, and suddenly this hand tapped on my shoulder and said, "Stop." So I stopped and I looked down, and there was a big ditch of water. If I had put my next step into it, I would fallen down. That day I realized that this hand was protecting me. So 15 years later, I come to San Francisco, and now I live here in San Francisco. In the year 2000, I was sleeping on my bed, and about 2 a.m., I see that a white light takes over my body. So I saw myself as white light, and suddenly this white light starts to rays out of my body, and I was so scared. I was like, wow, I'm here, my body is here, but my soul is rising up. So I was in an awe. So I looked up to the ceiling and I could see myself, my soul, on the ceiling, and then it started to touch on the walls, on the right wall, on the left wall, and then I was like scared and amazed at the same time. And then I saw that my soul went towards the door. It wanted to open the door and leave, and I got really scared. And then with all my energy and power which I had in my body, I pulled my soul back into my body, and I woke up and my body was perspiring. And it was just an amazing experience. I called my friend Jeff in the morning and I told him about this experience, and he said that this is out of body experience. After that, I was one day walking with my friend Thomas in Golden Gate Park. The sun was shining. I felt a little shadow, a little cloud out of nowhere just comes. And I tell Thomas, look at this little cloud, it's following us. And then I suddenly saw on my left side a tree. And I felt that if the tree was calling me. So I started walking towards the tree. And then I looked into the tree, and there was a book, Mastery of Love, sitting over there. And I was like, wow, there is something happening with me. And I felt the presence of that hand again that day on my shoulder. After that, my friend Thomas took me to this Golden Gate Spiritualist Church, and there are so many things which happened in Golden Gate Spiritualist Church, and I will tell you more about that in the next episodes. There are so many people which I have healed, I have worked with, and I have given people spiritual messages. So I love to give spiritual messages from the people who have passed into the spirit. Your loved ones who have passed into the spirit, I can connect with them and I can give you messages. So if you would like to get a message, please email me at drzeeshow@gmail.com. We are planning to record a show for you every Wednesday. So next Wednesday, we're going to have more stories to tell you about spirit and how spirit has changed people's lives and my life and we will see you soon. So don't forget to like us here on the YouTube and also write me a comment because I would love to reply. I would love to leave you with a message of Spirit. So here is the message of the Spirit for today.